joining me. I wanted to do a little breakdown of the pose that is commonly called Wild Thing. And how to get in it. I do it sometimes in the videos, but I've never like fully broken it down. So we'll just spend a few minutes just on this pose so you can weave it in. And it's fun, it feels good. It's called Wild Thing. Feels good, it's fun. It's my jam. So let's get in downward facing dog. Hands plant wide, downward facing dog. Hopefully you've had a little bit of a warm up already. We're just gonna go into it. So, right leg is going to come up. Bend the knee and open the hip. So we do this often in a warm-up. We're bending the knee, opening the hip. So we're just going to add on to this thing here. So we're going to open, open, open. And I like to come onto my left toes. So I have lots of space between my right knee and my left heel. I make space as much as I can. And you may not be as flexible as me, which is completely fine. So it doesn't have to look like this in order to get into it. But anyhow, so the left heel, you can look at your left heel, place it down to the left. So it's going to start to tilt us over. So the weight's going to go into the left foot and the left hand. So you're slowly going to come up. This right toe, you can just press it down. So lots of different options here. This is kind of like a side plank with the foot down. So this can be an option. The more that you move into it, we're going to turn this left foot so it's facing the back, and then you open up the heart. You can even take your hand to the chest and open up the heart. Everything that's pressing down is really pressing down, and this is how you lift up. The right hand will come up and over. And then to get back over, turn the left toes back towards the left. The heart spirals around. The right hand is going to plant as the left leg comes back up. Or sorry, the right leg comes back up. Downward facing dog. Or you can bring it right back up into the sky. So either way, tuck my shirt in here. Let's try that on the other side. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee and open the hip. So already here you can start to feel this rotation that we're going to spiral, rotate over towards the right. You begin to even look at the foot. Maybe you can see your foot underneath your right arm. So we're just going to continue to go in that direction. The right heel, gaze down, is going to come down. The weight's going to go into the right hand. Come down so much that the foot taps down. Maybe you're more in this side plank variation, and this is an awesome place to start. Or you can take the hand to the heart and rotate the heart open. Then you're going to send the hips up. Left arm comes up. Everything pressing the down is actively rooting down. One more big inhale. Exhale, heart, lead with the heart. Heart spirals down, left hand follows, places down, downward facing dog. Press the ground away. Go ahead and come down to the knees. And we'll try this again on each side. So there's many different variations. This can be a transitory pose. We'll try it this time coming back into tripod. So that we'll go from tripod down dog, three-legged dog, to wild thing, to three-legged dog. And we'll try that on both sides. And you know, the grace comes later. The openness is something that comes later as well. So be patient with yourself, be kind with yourself, and patient and kind and playful. All good. Downward facing dog. And kind of conquer the world with those three things, if that's what you wanted to do. All right, down dog. Right leg lifts, tripod down dog. So this will be our starting point and our ending point. Bend the knee, open the hip. Come up onto the left toes. So the left heel is going to come down to the left side. Weight comes into the left hand. Right hand gets really light onto the fingertips. And then coming up, the right foot will come down. And it depends on how far you step it up. I normally step it up about halfway. Maybe you don't start like that. Maybe it starts more down. Push down to lift up. That's the big lift. Open the heart. So you can be to the side. You'll eventually be working this way. One more inhale. Exhale, lead with the heart like you're being magnetized. The heart's being magnetized towards the ground. The right hand plants You come back onto the left toes. Maybe you have to do a little hop, and the right leg comes back up, tripod down dog. Beautiful. Exhale, downward dog. Come down to the knees, sink the hips to the heels, just to give the shoulders a break. We'll try it on the other side. Maybe one side's a little more open than the other, or feels a little more graceful, but you got it. All right, let's try it on this side. DD, double dog, downward dog. Left leg lifts up, tripod. Bend the knee and open the hip, come onto the right toe. So you're finding lots of space here. Begin to put the weight into the right hand and then sink the right heel down. Get light into the left fingertips. The foot continues to rotate around until it touches the ground about halfway up. So I've turned the right toes back, yeah? So this is a little foot stuff going on here. Push down to lift up, wild thing. The amount of rotation that you use will change and it will deepen with time. One more inhale. Into exhale, you shift those right toes a little bit. Heart spirals down, left hand plants. Tripod down dog. Bring the foot back down. Dun da da da. Wild thing. Da 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 da. I won't go there. But play with it. It's a fun transition pose. Maybe it's not for you, and that's totally fine, but I just wanted to break it down for you. If you have any tips, if you have any questions about it, leave comments in the comment section. And yeah, head over to my website if you want longer classes or you want to join me for a live something or another. I've always got something going on, but thanks for joining me. And yeah, any more class requests, let me know. I'd love to break down some poses for you. Ciao.